This is what we call hater shit. There is no better term. A status update here. I had several drop boxes with a bunch of info, as well as SD cards and flash drives. Like, I know it sounds so 90s or 2000s to say that, but they have been compromised. So I always like going live because I have a bunch of people on the other end who are screen recording. So just in case it isn't saved with Insta, YouTube, TikTok, any of the other live stations that I use, I know there are people on the other end who also have copies of the videos. So I just have to keep on, doing my best to figure this out and not let it die. I have 3 children waiting for me. My oldest is going into her senior year of high school. And my youngest is, 9 years old. She's about to be 10. They've lived with me their entire lives before Dylan's release. So my life has not been the same in any way, shape, or form at all since Dylan came home. And
You're Xavier back there coughing. Hear that in every damn video.
And not for the better. He is 100% the center of everything that has gone on with me. So I'm glad you guys were here. Thank you so much. For everyone who's talking shit in the comments, I'm going to say it again. Please block yourself. If your biggest joy in life is coming into my comments to tell me all of these ignorant things, you should die. I don't know what else to tell you. I've been so nice. I've been so patient. Go away. Get off of my page. I don't need haters. I'm not trying to be famous.
Hater.
I'm here live because I have no other way to store this information. Hello. All right, guys, for everyone else, for all the positive, kind people who have shown love or supported or sent $5 or sent a gift card to Domino's or Pizza Hut.
I was about to say, she just thinks the people were sending her money. That's what she's talking about.
Or what? Anyway, if someone sent a box of makeup, eternity clothes, any way that you guys have been supportive, thank you so much, and I hope you all have a great weekend. And I will keep you guys updated. Monday is going to be a big day because I'm going to go into the Department of Public Aid, where I've also been updating them on a play-by-play of everything that's gone on. I've written out handwritten narratives so that there can be no question as to who wrote it and submitted it to my account. And I've made sure that they scan and take copies and put it in my file with the Department of Public Health, with many different area hospitals, as well as with many area police stations. So I do not plan on giving up on this ever until my life is restored and I'm able to live in peace without being stalked, chased, raped, beaten, robbed, abused, etc. and so forth. Again, thank you guys. Have a great day.
15 weeks, 3 days pregnant, 14 weeks since I've spoken to my youngest, 5 days since having a proper video chat with her oldest, 5 days since seeing her little boy. Grateful but incredibly worried, anxious, and depressed about the lack of contact and communication. Praying. For a split second, she looks like Starcy and Daisy. Wait, Starcy and Daisy? Darcy. Oh my gosh. Starcy and... I said Starcy. Oh my gosh, I cracked myself up. Did I say it right the first time? Stacy and Darcy? I think I confused myself because on the show it's called Darcy and Stacy. So I just combined them. Anyways, that's what she looked like. Just whenever I glanced up, like her face. Okay. Starcy. Oh, man. Oh. So it says, now we will put away our hatred. I don't like how the font is. That looks very evil and demonic. Why would you pick that? I don't like it. I don't know who did it, but it's a wall or I don't know. 4 years of tremendous, concentrated, and targeted hatred. It has affected me significantly, and I was raised from love and always do my best to do the same for my children. Yeah, okay. Imagine the impact our actions or lack thereof has had on others who have lived through such oppressive conditions for even longer. God, please help me. Maybe you should talk to God without just asking for help. You know what I'm saying? Like, that really aggravates me. First photo shoot. Damn it, that was so close. Y'all, I could have sworn there was no Mrs. Smith in there. But I was like, let me look at it again. And I just browsed over it. Does she, like, copy and paste? Like, you are engaged to Xavier. You're carrying Xavier's baby. And not only do you still have the stupid Mrs. Smith tattoo on your hand, you keep on doing hashtag Mrs. Smith. That's so disrespectful. And if you're not over Dylan, which is so crazy to me because it's like, this guy supposedly, you want to say, this guy ruined your life. You're letting this guy ruin your life for like almost 4 years. You have his name tattooed on you. And every motherfucking post you make, you put hashtag Mrs. Smith. And then you always want to show off your hand with the tattoo on it with his last name on it. Ain't that twisted? That's like someone being in love with their abuser and like proudly showing, you know, like, you're constantly talking about him. He supposedly did all these things to you, but yet you still want to be Mrs. Smith, but you're engaged to someone else. Maybe you shouldn't be engaged to anyone if you still have feelings for Dylan. And that is even sicker.
For the second time in 4 years, mind you, I have no criminal record and no fucking clue what's going on. My attorney, Nick Albuquerque, or someone posing as Nick Albuquerque on the phone, I called his number from Google, the number I've had in my phone for years, told me to, quote, board a plane and get out of here for my sanity and the overall well-being of myself and my family.
There it is. There it is. He didn't tell, yeah, for your own sanity, you need to leave. Just like I've been saying, if you think this is really going on, you need to leave. Take it as a vacation, better yourself, get better, and then if you feel like you're ready, whenever you're ready, then come back. So there it is, you folks. Like, this is what she eventually, like, just, first it's, oh, he's scared. He told me that I need to flee the state, and now she's saying he told her to leave for her own sanity, probably because he's tired of the bullshit. He's like, okay, if all this stuff's happening in Chicago or Illinois, you need to move. Get out. Anyway, so I stop this. You people don't even understand how exhausting it is to live under these circumstances. My family and I are cool, bro. We don't want smoke, and the only thing we owed is big money. So stupid.
Dip out. What the fuck, dude? That's not supposed to scare me? What the fuck is going on? And the police do nothing, and no one tells me shit, but I have no money to dip. So if anyone wants smoke, the DM is open. Please let me know what the fuck I did, because I have no smoke with anyone. I don't know what the fuck you people want from me.
Did she say the DMV was open? What does that have to do with the DMV? I guess that maybe I misunderstood. But yet, she went to Florida, and then her and Xavier was walking. You got legs, you got feet, start walking. Start walking and then stop and take a break. Before you know it, you'll be out of there.
Our tent is so fucked, you guys. Look at the pole. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, so I decided just to go back on her Heather G, and I'm gonna try to go through these quickly. These are old. I think they're 2021. This was March 15th, 2021. This is whenever she lived in the studio apartments, and it was just the craziest thing. Most of y'all will remember. So she thinks she has stalkers, especially if it's the same make and model as her old car. So she tags Love After Lockup because I guess she wants to blame it on them. She got a video. It says it's disgusting, but I'm pretty sure it says nut in me. And she thinks that car was like specifically made to stalk and harass her because it was the same make and model, and the license plates was obviously nasty. So she thought it was all for her. Like they all did that for her. My car was keyed while parked in a gated community in Barrington. That's so weird. Why are you keying like a star like that? Okay. Speaker Emmanuel Chris Welch. Heather wrote him and said, "Good afternoon, Speaker Welch. My name is Heather Gillespie. I was hoping to get a meeting with you in the next few days or weeks. Due to a highly sensitive nature of the subject matter, I prefer getting into the details in person or maybe even over a Zoom call if that is preferable. I'm sure you are a very busy man and I can make myself available at your convenience any day. Thank you so much. I look forward to hearing back from you." I'm so curious if he actually wrote her back.
Does anyone know what this could be? Look at the debris or the whatever that is on my back window. So I got my heater fixed, the heater and defroster, and it's been doing that ever since. It never did that before. It's on the inside. Anyone? Why is this still happening?
Y'all, okay. I don't know what she was doing, like, hair duster at this time. I don't know. But I remember, well, if this one's her car, I don't know if it was her car. I can't remember if it was her car. I think it was Eric's car. I'm pretty sure it was Eric's car before they took it away. Like, luckily, Eric's daughter saw how Heather was behaving and how she was driving, so that's why they came to take the car. Heather would be very, very erratic. I have a video back around, I'm not exactly sure when, but obviously whenever she was living in the studio. Like, I have a video of her, a few videos of her just so spaced out and high, she didn't even know she was live. One scary one that I remember that I have on my page, she went to Denny's or IHOP to go pick up some food. And it's like she went to go pick it up and she must have put her phone in her purse or something and then forgot she was live. So you can hear can. Okay? So she seemed like she was on that before she went to go pick up the food. And then it was even worse whenever she got back in the car. She didn't know she was live. She was, you could hear the can. She heard an ambulance and she was cussing at the ambulance, pretty much saying she hopes they DIE. Like, she was driving so erratically. You couldn't see anything, but you could hear, like, boom, boom, boom. Like, she was like, I thought she was going to hurt herself or somebody else on those streets. So I am so glad they got that car away from her. Anyways, I'm going to go back. Don't drive fast, but be followed in harassment regularly. I read it like it was rude, okay?
A year later. Why? Here's the guy again, now coming behind me.
Okay, so this is how I started my day today. Again, this was March 2021. Tried calling it into Wilmot PD and was told I have to come in. I'm absolutely terrified to go to any police station since the last set of occurrences. Oh man, like this is sad. Like sometimes I do think it's psychosis. It's like sometimes I'm wondering like if she's supposed to be on medication or is she taking something that's making her act like this. Like, and maybe it was the duster, because back then I'm sure she was on other stuff, because she was paranoid as hell. She's still paranoid. I don't think she's as paranoid as she used to be, but this isn't anything new. Like, for as long as I followed her after the show, she's always been paranoid, and it's always been some crazy shit. Like, I feel like I need to go watch Love After Lockup and see if she was paranoid back then. I don't really remember her being paranoid, but I do remember, who the hell could forget how pissed off she would get whenever Dylan went to go meet Aunt Diane for the first time and they were talking to him and she was getting so pissed off. And she was like, I just want some alone time with my husband. I just got him. He just got out. And it's like, bro, y'all are staying at her house. Let them meet. Be nice. Chill out. Rest in peace, Diane.
I literally just went 100 miles per hour trying to get away from him. And he speeds up and comes behind me. Who the fuck are these people?
But y'all are on the interstate. So that happens a lot. Like, what? I want to do a ride along with, well, she ain't got a car. I was about to say, I would do a ride along with her. Like, you are on the interstate, ma'am. That's what happens.
I always have to go buy travel size before I come to the gym because they always do something to my shampoos and conditioners. Not every time, but like 1 in 5 times.
What? She talked about someone was taking her shampoo. That's why she couldn't buy full size. I cannot. Nobody is stopping you from buying full size. That is your choice. My gosh. Public disclaimer, due to the stalking and harassment, I will be recording everything.
Her first step.
Yeah, she'll be recording everything but the actual proof of her being stalked and harassed. Again, this is still March 2021.
We're at Chipotle and Oak Park for step number 1, and due to the weird stuff, I have to start literally recording everything. This is such a crazy night. So driving DoorDash, there's a promo. If you get a certain amount, you get an extra $25 or $75. So I was trying to hit it. I get sent off for like 15 minutes in circles. Then I get sent to a cemetery multiple times, the same one cemetery in circles.
Well, man, what the fuck? You out? It's 2:30 a.m.
I called DoorDash. They told me there's no problem with the app and that it must be my phone. I now come to another multiple orders not answering, having to sit here for 5 minutes and then just leave the food at the door. That never happens. Like, this is not normal. I don't even know what to do anymore. I haven't known what to do for the longest time.
Like, who even, like, bitches about that? What is that? That doesn't look like a cemetery. It wouldn't surprise me if someone put a cemetery address. They for real might be out there doing crazy shit like you do. And they just getting hungry. Create, don't hate. With the only exception being raped, I haven't had sex since my last relationship as a former dancer, sex work. Did she? I thought she didn't call it sex work. I used to be so comfortable in my skin, I would walk around naked and it never had any sexual connotation. I'm starting to feel more free with my body. I'm so grateful for healing. When an abuser and his team are dedicated to a public service.
Okay, I also want you guys to be aware that wherever you go, the people that surround you and take video and photo, they're using their video and photo for malicious purposes at times. So don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Just be aware.
All right, Heather, don't be scared. Don't be scared, Heather. Don't be scared. You get mine and I get yours. Wait, I get mine and you get yours. You get mine and I get yours? Or I get mine and you get yours?
A promise is only bullshit unless you get it in writing. This is so wild now.
Oh, it's just so aggravating. I can't see. I hate going to public aid because I have a lot of pride about working for myself and making my own luck. But I have been applying to jobs for over a year and driving DoorDash. Who has benefits in my name? Bitch, ain't nobody, what? I need answers. She keeps telling me to just take the new card and leave. She refuses to give me an explanation of how or why my identity was stolen or who has been receiving benefits in my name. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Get your shit together and you wouldn't have to have the
They're
benefits.
saying I already have an active case with public aid, which is crap, bullshit. I haven't had a link card or any help from public aid in a long time. So the lady is going to check it out for me. She seems pretty nice. And if someone steals your identity and you report it, but they continue to get shit in your name, what can you even do anymore? What can you do?
Look at those eyes, bro. Yeah. It's like, yeah. That much, this bitch, she done way too many hardcore. I don't know if this is meth or if this is crack too, but she fucking, my Lord Almighty. Look at that shirt. She cut her shirt. Again, 2021.
It's crazy. In my car, to this day, I have no idea who the fuck keeps doing this. This is so illegal on so many fucking different levels. I'm so over this shit. Why is this man still walking around? And they said it was Zoom. And
what the fuck? Like, I don't know. Like, she did not start that right or end it right. What is this? Oh, arrest warrant. Fleeing or attempting to elude police officer in motor vehicle. Now, this is when she was talking about that. I wonder.
This is what I get. Look. Okay, so this is my arrest thing for the Lombard fleeing and eluding Officer Herrera. And I am trying to find my court date information, which I called. Now they're saying that the court date is in person and in room 1003, when on the original paper it says 4th floor and Judge Michael Fleming, and now it's Judge Leah something, and in-person court, and I'm out of state. Unreal.
Bitch, why you out of state? You in Florida? Oh. Well, that's what you... Why would the fuck would you go? Why would you do that? I mean, even if you have court, like, on Zoom, I don't know. I think I would still be scared to go out of state if I had fucking court. That does happen. They can switch it up. They are allowed to do that. Sometimes it's just crazy how how she just described what happened, and then how she didn't mention any of that whenever she was actually talking about the report and the court case. And that's something else too. Like, why? So you were out of state. So is this the one that she just didn't show up to? There's no way she didn't show up to it because it was a warrant. She would have got arrested. So why didn't she express everything that was going on for that court? Because she could have showed all her craziness then. No, I didn't think I was, hauling ass and running from the police. I thought they were fake. And then they could probably realize she was mental and maybe do an evaluation, get her some help. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? That could have opened up a lot of doors.
Okay, so I know this sounds really crazy, but the reality, and I swear to God on my kid's life, on everything I love, on God.
Don't you ever. I hate it whenever people fucking swear on the Lord or their kids or anybody that they love. Don't swear on nobody. Stop Asian hate. Yeah, stop all hate.
I know this is unbelievable sounding. This is what they do, okay? They find these technology people and they suck their dick.
What the fuck?
And gaslight them into presenting all of this evidence that doesn't exist, fabricating evidence. The United States government is completely on board with it, and they are setting people up, including Jason. And I'm worried about him. Afraid for my life, even with all the abuse that was going on.
That was kind of scary.
Never had to deal with anything like this.
I see your eyes.
Yeah, it's when you buy something.
What? She said, I really do blame my ex for the way I view relationships. I gave that man my all and I got dropped like I wasn't shit. So sorry if I hesitate on loving you, trusting you, or giving you my all. It isn't you, it's me. I'm working on it. Okay. That was over, 2 years ago? 2.5 years ago? Please get over it.
Okay, guys, so while I'm already exhausted and annoyed, I come to Export. I have literally $20 left to my name. $20.
Why does she put up 5 for 20? She said $20. Bitch has 5. $20. That's still 5. Look how skinny she is, and the way she's talking. She always talks. She has like these different voices. And then she had to make sure to show her stomach. Oh my, she was so skinny. I wish I could see her legs. Wonder what her legs look like whenever she's skinny like this.
All of a sudden, notification, guess what? Yeah, so they just have apparently this new, just random $10 fee. Yeah.
She acts like she's acting. She's being dramatic. It's so annoying. She says, well, guess what? I charge everyone $100 for no reason if that's how we do business in the United States. Fucking dumbass.
So they just have apparently this. Okay, guys, so while I'm already exhausted and annoyed, I come to Export. I have literally $20 left to my name. $20. All of a sudden, notification, guess what? Yeah, so they just have apparently this new, just random $10 fee.
Jumpin'.
You know what? Sometimes I wonder if she. Yes, I do think she has problems, but no, I don't think she's as bad as some people think she is. I think some of it is psychosis and she needs help, and some of it she's being just an entitled little fucking spoiled little bitchy ass brat, you know. But sometimes I wonder if she did this because, I mean, was she on? I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna have the time, but honestly, I probably will forget once I say this. But I wish I could go back and look at her social medias before this show, because sometimes I wonder if she like started doing this shit after the show because she wanted more followers and she thought it was going to like grow and make her popular and famous, and then it just kind of went a different route.
You see, it's always a Tesla that's chasing me 100 miles an hour down the expressway or Lakeshore Drive.
She said there's a Tesla chasing her. I don't understand, like, what makes you think? I mean, I need you to tell me. I've got people, I mean, shit. Sometimes you're behind the same person for fucking 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Now, once I get to like some roads where it's like very limited and there's only, you know, few people who would turn down that road, okay, I understand. But you're on, it looks like a highway. That's what people are going to do, is drive. I mean, do you want him to go around you? I mean, he doesn't seem that close to, like, it's not like he's on your ass. I mean, shit, if people were fucking with you, they would be on your ass. They would go next to you. You know, they would really fuck with you. Like, these people are just trying to drive, bro.
Every time.
Who is this? When is it? Okay, April 19th, 2021. I just want to let you know that when I stopped by yesterday, I was testing you. It turns out you are a little bitch. I suspected as much. Any man who is unwilling to defend the honor of a defenseless woman has no space in the world. See you on the other side. And then he said, cool, good luck to you as well. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck happened? You can't just say that with no context. I hate this video. I hate this video.
I got attacked by a man.
Okay, I have to stop trying to help people. Girl, that's what I be saying. Thank you, God, for protecting me and for keeping me alive. Amen.
I need staples in my head. So
I still don't really fully understand what happened with that. Let me go back. Because it says I have to stop trying to help people. So what happened? And then she said it was a grown man who did it. So who was it? And why? This is the only... I feel like this is the only video or picture or proof that she has where she did. She has... Her head's fucked up. There's no denying that.
I'm in the hospital. I got attacked by a man. I'm in the hospital. I got attacked by a man. I need staples in my head. So it is my engine. They're saying my engine is blown. What the fuck? Luckily, my work husband, NBF, is...
Okay, so there we go. Another contradiction. Her engine is blown. That's what happened to her car. Thank you. I finally found the video where she said it. You know, because before she said other people messed it up, fucked up the wires, totally destroyed it. And then not that long ago, she had another video and she said something about it being destroyed. And she's like, "Well, it's not destroyed. It's in the shop." And work husband. So it looks like you're at a hotel and you're in a little black dress. So were we meeting Johns here? Is that what was going on?
Super into the whole car.
It makes me so mad whenever it goes off. Like, how does it go off? You're recording yourself. How do you let that do that? I wasn't with Dylan while married. I was married to Dylan. Ugh. Dylan was my husband and my best friend. Laughed at by the you was running with. I visited Dylan. I brought him money. I was manipulated and used. He took everything I had, emotionally, physically, sexually, financially, community. Make no mistake here, I am not the problem. I mean, that's your fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, why did you let him take everything? Take that fucking shit back. It gets me so aggravated whenever, like, people belittle themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, stand the fuck up for yourself. Stop with that bullshit. Someone taking all your shit away. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Is this the studio apartment? 10 to 15 minutes with a cold compresses post-workout.
Here with the freezing cold washcloths on my knees, on the bruises, and I feel better.
How'd she get bruises on her knees?
Not move. I was supposed to work today, you guys. My legs are huge, humongous.
FML, my legs are so swollen and I cannot feel my toes. I'm just confused because first she was talking about exercising and how to like decompress, but then now she's talking about them being bruised, and she says, "I think I have fractures from the tire iron attack. I didn't have any x-rays while in the hospital." That's suspicious. And then she has a $, like, and then a little angel underneath. Some things never change.
So and when did
The TV up.
Oh gosh.
and not
let's
move?
go
I
back.
was supposed to work today, you guys. My legs are huge, humongous. So I'm just gonna be laying down today. But I did a full shift yesterday and I did well. Watching Madagascar. And when
I love Madagascar. Oh my gosh. Whenever my middle child was like small, like I don't even know if she was 1 yet, she watched Madagascar and we watched that thing over and over and over again, and it honestly never got old to me. I could recite everything, every word. Love that movie. Alright, so these are always interesting. The videos with the police.
did he say that?
He said that about 2 hours ago.
Okay, and
We've
this is
tried
the
to call you ever since.
okay, and
Knocked
since
on the door, and when I knocked on the door earlier, we called. We knocked at least 3 times. We knocked it like 6 times.
Knocked
we
it.
turned the TV up because the TV went.
I've been asleep, ma'am. Were the blinds drawn? Did we not speak this morning and I expressed to you that Mr. Rivera or Jerry would be here to pay by the end of the evening, as they've been paying by 10 or 11 p.m. every single night since I've been here on the evening shift. They're refusing to leave my room. I have no clothes on. They literally, this woman and 3 other man officers entered my room. The blinds were drawn. I was in bed asleep, minding my business. I've already said I would leave, even though the vacancy laws in the state of Florida are that they have to file some sort of suit or give me some sort of notice.
Dude, you're in a hotel. That's not how it works. If you haven't paid, it's time to fucking go. Like, you book your fucking dates. That's it. And you better be out whenever it's time to get out. Or you better pay before that time comes. So, is she talking about her baby daddy? Like, her ex? And then, I forgot who the other guy was. So, there was a couple of different dudes paying for her room. And also, I'm glad, and she should be glad, that it looks like the male officers stayed outside because she was naked. I'm going to shush my mouth just for a second.
When you're using a hotel dwelling as a vacancy. I'm already saying I'll leave. They refused to leave my room so that I could get out of bed and get dressed. Guys, I really want to advocate.
Yeah, that would be kind of weird. I don't think I would ever be in that situation, though, where someone's like, you need to get out of this hotel room, and there's a police officer there, and I'm naked under the covers, and I have to get dressed. That's awkward.
Kate, that all of you come and get one of these. It's $20 at Walmart, a drinking water test kit. Please, 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 please. If you have any question, just test it. It's $20. It's better to be safe than sorry.
I feel so bad. Like, it's so sad whenever she does stuff like that. Like she's so, like, she really does want to be, like, an influencer or something. I'm not fucking reading this. I'm sorry, I'm not. It's about the hotel thing, I guess.
Okay, so on my way to get my staples removed, so I'm literally driving to the hospital. My car turns off again at Shell, and it won't turn back on.
Sounds like the car you used to love is kind of a piece of shit. 6 call to the Illinois Attorney General and still cannot get a call back or any relief from the drama. How many are these? Okay. Stop. No, shut your mouth. Drew Hill, Attorney General Office called 6 times. I'm not.
Let me show you what it's all about.
I can't do music. Loading files. Why do we need to see that?
They think it's a problem with my gas, something, who knows. But these are delicious. I totally recommend them. They are so good. 1 gram of sugar, 8 grams of protein. And then I just got a little strawberry lemonade. This is so good. Black olives, cheese, tomato, noodles, and some dressing. It's so good. Such a switch up from like the regular salad. Yum. And then I just do the hard-boiled egg.
Shush.
I got my first injection today for the...
Whoa! That's what's wrong with you. Sorry. I'm sorry, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm so sorry if I hurt your feelings.
vaccine.
My car is stranded in Georgia, but I am safe and maintaining a positive attitude, waiting for the estimate. How did it even end up in Georgia? Like, how did it go to Georgia? Did she go to Georgia? Why is it in Georgia?
That is so adorable. So, speaking of summer,
I fucking want to. I'm probably gonna upset some of y'all, but I'm sorry, I cannot take it. I want to rip the mask off her fucking face. I'm kind of surprised she's that type. Oh my gosh. And then they're talking about like round 2. I'm so aggravated. I will pull my kids out in a motherfucking heartbeat. Like, I'm not doing this stupid shit. Ugh. Blech. It drives me crazy, bro.
Summer is almost here. And I just passed by the pool section. I remember when I had a house. Are you guys getting a pool for your home, or will you? Beauty queen of all. You're not allowed to have a camera, so you can't record people doing you wrong.
No, it's because of privacy, you dumbass.
So I'm walking to a job interview.
The update on my leg is that it only hurts sometimes. I have it wrapped with a compression wrap, which seems to be helping my head. Has healed up pretty nicely, but you can feel the uneven bones in my face. The doctor said may never heal. I'm just grateful to be alive.
I hope I get it. Fingers crossed. Everyone pray for me. As Leo Tolstoy noted, the two most powerful warriors are patience and time.
What the fuck? That don't even sound like you. See how she's switching her voices? She has so many different, what is it? Like voices or accents or just like the way she talks, you never know. Like, I haven't heard this one, and I don't know if I've ever heard this voice before.
Unfortunately, I really feel as though time is up, and it's time for someone to do something about what's going on here.
But it can't be you, right? You're gonna play the old pity me, helpless me, I'm a woman who can't do anything. You should really grow up and be a boss bitch.
So I just called, and they said that there's a locker in the parking garage. So I'm taking the bus 2 hours and 30 minutes to Wheaton for my court date. And I hope to God the lady's right about the locker.
Do y'all see how different she talked and the way she even acted? That's so crazy.
This is Chicago.
Damn. That was probably loud. Is that where you stay now? Damn, that sucks. When was it? March 2021. She's sitting here recording I forgot what it's called, but it's like where all the tents are set up. It's like the tent subs. And now, look, that's pretty much where she's at now. Besides, walking to other places. Bro, like, you know what ooh. That's sad. Like, you're driving by recording them, and now, like, you're one of them.
This is Chicago. Also.
What is this? I don't want to have to do this. Yeah, I'm not doing this. Wait, mother. Oh, okay. Maybe this will help. Okay. So this is Heather to her mom. So I have to choose between this, being raped and abused, not being able to have my children, being homeless and hungry, or pretending to be crazy and allowing you to medicate / hospitalize me. That's unacceptable. I am not crazy. I am of sound mind. I am being abused and raped and have been for many years. I call for help and have been calling for help, but have been able to obtain any resources or assistance. I am documenting with video and photo every step of the way. All those who are aware of this abuse and do nothing to stop it are co-conspirators. Gina Woods calling me rat and then sending me to Andy who raped me. That must also be coincidental. Oh, so you are a rat. I knew you were a rat. So are you gonna document your mother's response? So this is it. This where people are asking like where her family is and like her mom, her dad, her whatever. Like I've been saying, they needed her to get help, and she will not get help. All she has to do is just go and then tell, like, the therapist or the psychiatrist, psychologist, what happened. And then they can determine, is she lying or is this, psychosis? Is this a medication problem? Like, they can help figure that out. Like, why would you just say, like, how many years has it been and you're still homeless? So it's like, just say, you don't have to pretend to be crazy and go, medicate, hospitalize. Like, that makes it's so crazy to me. Like, you want to see your kids so bad. You want to have a family. You want to be indoors. You want all this. And now you're pregnant. But you're literally saying, like, no, I'd rather be raped and abused and homeless than you saying that I'm crazy, or I'm admitting that I'm crazy, and then you medicate me or put me in a hospital. Like, wouldn't you want to just be like, you know what? I know what the truth is. I know what happened. So I don't want to be homeless, and I don't want this shit to be going on. So yes, let's go talk to somebody, because I know what's true. No one can take that away from me. And it is what it is. Like, that's so fucking crazy to me that she picks being homeless over being seen. Alright, I can't do no more. Oh my gosh, I had to see the. Oh, look at your babies. Oh. Look at them nose.
It's so cute.
Alright, we're going to end it with that. The does are the best. So let me go ahead and finish her stories. But I don't know what the hell I walked into. What she was mad about, what she was pissed off about, I have no idea. She was not happy. And it makes me so mad because, oh boy, the way she be talking, it makes me want to go up there, like, I feel you, girl. That's how I get too sometimes. Like, I want to see you. I want to see you in person. Like, let's talk in person. I feel the same fucking way, dude. I feel the same way because I want to pick your brain, and then that way you can't ignore shit. Whenever someone's right there in front of you and they're looking at you and they're looking at your eyes. If I'm gonna ask you something, what happened, I can tell a lot easier if you're lying to me, Heather. Like, shit, like. Boy, she was mad. Kelly, what'd you do? She must have found out it wasn't a joke. She got real mad. Oh my gosh. That would be hilarious if that was what it fucking was. Because she was pissed. I have not seen her that pissed in a long time. And we are about to watch the whole thing. That was just... I was about to give my girls a bath. So I had them going in the background, I had the water, and I'm like, oh shoot. And then of course I walk away and it's gone. which kind of, you know, it kind of sucks because I like seeing some of y'all in there. But that's okay. As long as she didn't delete it, we about to watch it. Right after we watch her look at these stories. I'm going to go ahead and apologize if this video that I put up, I'm not going to lie to you, I was trying to reach out to Heather before I put out any more videos of her. And I will go into more of that at a later time. But it still doesn't matter because whenever I watch her stories or her videos, I'm going to say what I think. Whether some people think it's positive, negative, hater shit, haterade, oh, you feel sorry for, it doesn't matter. Like, to me, it honestly doesn't matter. Like, this is my channel, and I fucking hate liars. I'm sorry for my language. So, I'm not gonna freaking lie about nothing. I don't care. Like, I don't jump on trains. I don't jump on wagons. I don't jump on hate bands. So, whatever I feel, I'm going to say it. I know there's some people who agree most of the time with me, and then sometimes they want to be like, I don't know. Like, I kind of want to call you out, moms. But it's okay. It's okay. We all have our own opinions. It's fine. It's fine. So, that is one of my greatest strengths, but biggest weaknesses is giving people chances, having empathy, feeling bad for them. You know what I'm saying? So I did. Like, I was gonna I've been commentating on her like I want to. You know, whatever I need to say, I feel like I want to get off my chest, I must say it with my chest. But I did. I reached out to her because I want to know firsthand what she's going to do if she has the right resources and, like, right in front of her. I've already been told by a couple people, and I honestly full-heartedly trust those two people. So we'll go over that later. So let's look at her stories, and then I'll go look at her live.
And it is so morning. It is Monday. I believe it's the 28th of August. I am on my way to the aid office. I go in Saguenay, and I have gone since all of this homelessness began. They have not been able to help me in any way other than with a link card. $200 and I believe $83.
What is that aid office? Is that like here it would be, I don't know if that's what she's talking about. Like, is she talking about like DCF, like Department of Children and Families, where they like help you with like food stamps and the cash? I don't know what they call. Is it SNAP? No, SNAP's EB. Is SNAP and EBT the same thing, or SNAP cash? I don't know. Either way. Okay, so first of all, that's good that you're going to get, well, fuck that shit. You're only going there because you're getting food stamps. I think that's what she said. I'm gonna wind it back. But that's bullshit, because I talked to somebody and she was very nice. She told me exactly what you needed to do. And then I talked to some other people, Heather, and you just don't want to give up your phone and you don't want to be sober. So let's get real. There's places that you can go. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if it's where she's been going, and so I'm not gonna say like link her. She does that. I mean, so fuck. She will tell us exactly where she's at. But there's these buildings, which I think is really cool, that you can go inside of until I think it was 5. So I don't know if that's where she's been going, but hello, AC, do you know how hot it is? You need to take advantage of that. So stop sitting here pouting in your little motherfucking ripped up holy fucking tent that needs to be holy in the Jesus God way, but it's holy in the bad, dirty, nasty way. I don't I just don't understand. Like, people know there are resources and people know that you can get help, but you choose not to get help. And just like I saw earlier, you told your mom, what did you say? She pretty much would rather be homeless and all this shit than to admit that she was crazy. I'm gonna post it. It's probably gonna be before this video. So you told your mom that you are not crazy, that you pretty much rather be homeless and beaten and raped and all this stuff than to say that you're crazy and be medicated and hospitalized. That's so aggravating. Like, yeah, that sounds exactly like a person who wants to stay on the streets. Like I've been saying, if you don't want to live on the streets, you don't have to live on the streets. Make moves. That's all. I mean, I don't understand. And you don't have to be necessarily medicated. Like, all you had to do to, like, your mom, like, you don't know when your mom is going to go. Your dad, your sisters, your kids, you have no idea. Like, you are already in the big, and I'm not, this is the, to be honest with you, it's the cold, hard truth. It's messed up to hear, but she has to hear it some way or another. She probably doesn't watch my videos. I don't know. She be tripping sometimes. Sometimes she do. You lost one aunt, and you were doing all this F shit, okay? You don't want to lose any more. So I suggest you sober your ass up, go get help, and go with your family. There's nothing left that they can do. If they could pick you up, well, I don't know. I was about to say, every single time I say that shit, I'm like, my family would, like, hog tie me like a motherfucker if they needed to. Especially my mama. My mom, that's where I get she don't give a damn who the hell's around, what the circumstances are. If I was in Heather's shoes, she would yank my ass off of that street. She don't care how. She don't care how. And obviously I know why. As a mom, I would do the same damn thing. I will rattle your ass up off of these streets and get you into my house, and we'll sit here and I will keep you as a prisoner. I will kidnap you until you want to act right. Like, all you had to do was just go see a doctor. You didn't know if you had to be on medication. You could have just been fine if you talked to a therapist. Ugh. Anyways. Okay.
$8 a month. $200 and I believe $83 a month. Which, if you can meal prep and you have a stove, and I was about the gym life when all of this started, so you can make that work if you have a stove and a fridge to meal.
Did she say 483? How long she been getting food stamps? So she, at that studio, she was getting food stamps. I fucking knew it.
Prepping. Morning. It is Monday. I believe it's the 28th of August. I am on my way to the aid office. I go in Saguenay, and I have gone since all of this homelessness began. They have not been able to help me in any way other than with a link card. $200 and I believe $83 a month.
Or was it $183 a month? Girl, you should be thankful that you got anything, first of all. Second of all, just like you said, you don't have a fridge, you don't have a microwave, you don't have an oven, a stove, you don't have a freezer. So, I mean, I think you could get by with that. I mean, no offense, but I don't know. I've never fucking lived on the street, so I don't know.
Which, if you can meal prep and you have a stove, and I was about the gym life when all of this started, so you can make that work if you have a stove and a fridge to meal prep and save food and cook in bulk. When you're buying the majority of your food from 7-Eleven or a gas station, $280 is gone in under a week.
What the fuck? She just said $280? Bro, so does she really get over $400? First I heard over $400, and then I heard 100 and something. But then she just said 200 is gone in 2 weeks. So if you're getting over $400 and you spend over 200 in 2 weeks, that's good. You can make it fucking work. There's only 4 weeks in a fucking month. Most of them. And how about you not go to 7-Eleven, like shop smarter? It's so like ridiculous and funny to me because like this wouldn't even be an issue. Like, it's so fucking crazy. Okay, finished at the aid office. Have an interview to maybe get some cash assistance. Requested jobs, requested housing. Still haven't gotten anything. What did you say? Like, excuse me, can I have a house as well? And then can you give me a job? My car was supposed to be replaced last year. Where the F are my sponsors and what is going on? Calling all Johns.
You guys, I am so fucking swollen. Look at this. My blister just popped in my shoe.
Ew, you're gross.
God,
I
I need my car back. When are these people going to get
Disgusting.
charged for what they did with my vehicle that I had just paid off?
You fucking blew
What's
that
going on,
lane
you guys?
up,
So
dude.
just an update for anyone who watched my story. We went to the aid office seeking some assistance. I'm going into year
Let's watch the full life.
4 of being unlawfully displaced out of my home at 2037 West Roscoe. My vehicle being destroyed, being separated from my friends and family members, being exploited out in the street. I've escaped human trafficking. I've escaped being raped. I've escaped so many fucking things. It's not even funny.
Okay, that's so great. Like, congratulations, especially if it's like for real. So what I'm wondering is if you were able to escape from all of that craziness, like, oh my gosh, like sex trafficking, someone stole you and you were cleaning hotel rooms and then like you went through all this stuff and you escaped. Why can't you escape the streets? That reminds me of this song. The thug life chose me. I'm not a street person, but I just rather live on the streets, you know, so that way I don't have any bills. Literally, I'm so curious who her little people are, her little simps. Who the fuck is sitting in maternity clothes and fucking a car seat? A car seat already. I feel so bad for the person because all I imagine is like a older woman all by herself. And she's just trying to like make someone happy and help somebody. And that just hurts my heart.
I have a list of shelters that's not real. It's a real list that they hand out to these people, the homeless people, but none of them are real. So you call 311, you wait 5-6 hours, they come pick you up in a van and bring you to a church, if there's capacity, that has men and women, all the windows covered in plastic. It looks like a kill room, and you're not allowed to bring any belongings with you. I'm a pregnant woman who's seeking employment, and I have all this stuff left. So,
Wow, what a good shot. That's a huge bitch. Okay. So, at first I was like, I'm sure, like, I don't know. Like, for a minute I was like, yeah, that's kind of weird. You can't bring in any belongings. But then I was wondering, like, I wonder if you just can't, like, have a phone, you know? But then, now that I think about it, I get it. Like, I just wouldn't know what to do with my phone. Because if I was homeless and they said, yeah, you can stay here, you just can't bring any of your belongings, then I would be like, okay, that's fine. I care about myself, not my belongings. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I don't have my kids, you know? If it was just me and my fucking fiance or a stranger who rapes me, I don't know, whoever he is, why would you not? Like, it doesn't, like, literally, like always, Heather will have a problem, and you give her your opinion, or you even give her, hey, this is exactly what you can do. This is what you can do to fix your situation. You can get out of your situation if you do this. And then she'll come up with the reason why she cannot do that. Or why she should not do that. Like, I mean, because if you think about it, you have to think about the other people that are in the shelter. Even if it's just phones, like, that's crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nowadays, people, prime example, Heather. What does Heather do? She goes live. She's always recording on her phone. They don't want other people that are in that shelter to be caught on someone else's phone. For one, I'm sure it's embarrassing. I mean, some people don't want to be homeless. And then there's also a lot of people out there who are homeless because they've been, like, sexually assaulted or physically harmed. So they have to go to a shelter and get the fuck away. And they don't want no one to know that they're there. And if you're sitting there with the phone, that could, potentially lead them to danger. Or you don't know what someone brings in. Like, belongings, it could, most things, I mean, unfortunately, you got to kind of think about it in, like, a prison form. I know it's sad, but it's just because of everybody is combined in one space. So a lot of items could potentially become a weapon. That's not what they want, nor do they need on their hands in the shelter when they're trying to help someone. They don't need a crazy ass motherfucker to come over and hurt somebody else, possibly worse. They don't know you. So, I mean, I don't know. That is just, it is what it is. Like, that I always say that, and it aggravates that, like, it's just, it is what it is. Just like, if something's wrong in the Bible, it's wrong. It is, that's it. If a shelter tells you, we will gladly help you, but just no belongings are allowed inside, respect that, because there's a reason why.
They allow you to sleep in what looks like a kill room with an 8 p.m. curfew, and men literally sleep with you. You have no lock on your door. You have nowhere to put anything. That's the extent of the help they've been able to provide me for the past 4 years. I didn't spend a single night.
Alright, I'm sorry. I can't. Like, this is the whole entitled fucking spoiled ass shit I'm talking about. You're homeless, and you're, like, I'm sorry, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't. I mean, Xavier's there, right? Wouldn't you and Xavier be together? You don't trust Xavier to protect you? If you feel somebody fucking coming too close to you, bitch, swing. Kick that motherfucker in his balls. I don't fucking know, but you can't, like, she'll go on forever and ever about why she cannot do something that could save her. You know? It's like that whole saying where it's like, whenever Jesus wants you to put, like, God wants you to put, like, all your worries down, like, at his feet, just drop everything and, give it to him and leave it alone. And all of us, most of the time, are like, okay, yeah, here, but then we always, like, want to check back on it, or we just can't let it go. Like, no, but I need to make sure, like, but this is what I want. I don't, just do it, Heather. Just fucking fuck your belongings and go to the shelter. You're already being a sucky mom. Like, I wonder if she gets, I've thought about that before, but, like, when does a baby, like, would a baby, I mean, Like, I'm just curious what symptoms a baby would have in the womb if their mom was, like, overheating. Or if it was just way too hot outside. You know what I'm saying? And then she's out there for hours. Like, can you just give up your belongings for your baby so you can be in AC? And you, just like you said, there's men and women. So Xavier can go too. And you're mad that they have an 8 p.m. curfew? Bitch, like my mama said, ain't nothing good happens at night anyways. You don't need to be anywhere after 8 o'clock. Why you in? This is my problem. Is that you want to be on the streets. You want to be homeless. That makes no sense. You're mad that you have a curfew. That you would have a curfew at 8 o'clock. What would you be doing at 8 o'clock? Getting high? So this is why you're not going to the shelter. Is it for you don't want to give up belongings or you don't want to stop getting high? I mean, fucking come on. What you ain't doing nothing important after 8 o'clock? You ain't doing nothing important all these fucking days.
There, it was fucking. Didn't spend a single night there. It was fucking awful. If you walk in, everyone has sores all over their face. They're coughing. They're sick. They're addicted to drugs. I've never been addicted to drugs. I'm not.
Okay, we're gonna stop right there. Okay. I don't even know why this made me so mad. I hate it whenever I get, like, emotional, whenever I get mad. Y'all hear my lawn chair? I thankfully have not, I mean, I guess you could say I was addicted. I don't know. I was addicted, but I was able to stop. That's why it aggravates me. There was like a couple people who's like, oh, you can't get clean unless you go through AA or NA. Like, as if that's the only way. Girl, you don't know my God. Okay? Like, I had my baby. She was my miracle baby because Lord only knows if I would be here today if it was not for her. Like, the way I was living, I didn't give a fuck. I had people kept on passing away right after the other that people get into dark spots, and thank God I had my mom, and thank God I had Jesus. I was able to quit whatever I was doing, whenever I was doing whatever. It just kind of depends. I was able to stop. But I have people in my family whose one is pretty much sometimes like he did so many drugs because he was like a hippie baby. He did so many drugs growing up, and then even whenever he got older, where there's some things about him that he permanently is just kind of damaged from it now. I've had quite a few alcoholics in my family, and it just really pisses me off. Like, how dare you sit here and talk about drug addicts like it disgusts you to be in a shelter with drug addicts. You do understand that you went to that shelter to seek help too, right? Yeah, they may be drug addicts, but they're doing what they need to do to hope, pray to God, get help. I mean, if they're not getting help, at least they're being smart and finding a safe place to sleep. Don't do that shit. That's so nasty. Like, that makes me so mad. Like, Heather, look at you. You have no idea what anybody in that shelter has gone through. None of them. Whether they do drugs or not. And you could shut the whole entire fuck up with that shit because I know you do drugs. it doesn't matter why someone is in the shelter, but what y'all all have in common is y'all need help. Y'all need shelter. So stop judging people. This is why you don't get blessings, is because you curse everybody and you're so mean and vile and rude and nasty. Just like at the end of this, how you get. This is exactly why. Like, you need to go to church. Seriously, you need to go to church. You need to get some demons cast out of you or something. Like, you are not okay.
Walking around picking scabs off my face, spreading communicable diseases.
Shut the fuck
I need
up.
some fucking assistance. So we go to the aid office. I've gone 2 or 3 times already. Are you ready? I'm ready to move. Can you put my stuff on the ground for me? Thank you. I'm ready. So we go to the aid office. I brought a witness with me. They were super cool there, really nice, but they couldn't really help. They redetermined my link benefits, which means that I'll get another $280 worth of groceries at the first of the month, which, let's be honest, if you live by yourself on your own indoors, it's a lot more realistic that you maybe might be able to let $300, $280 last for the entire month. But if you live outside in a tent.
Did somebody try to call her or something? What? I wonder what happened. She did something to her phone. Like, why don't you get smart with it, since you're so, like, stubborn and you just want to live on the streets? And yes, I'm going to keep saying that, because if you didn't want to be there, I mean, there's too much. There's too much. And I know there's problems in some places where there isn't enough shelter. But in this circumstance, Heather has had plenty of places to go. Let that be known. She will even tell you herself. She just doesn't want to be clean. She doesn't want to stop doing her drugs. She doesn't want to give up her shit. So since you're just going to stay out, why don't you, like, get smart and just, like, get a cooler and some ice, and then you can put the cold stuff in there. I mean, you want everything. Like, I don't understand. You want to live on the streets and not have bills, and then you get fucking food stamps and shit, but then you want to bitch about how much, oh, that's not enough because we have to buy, like, our food here and there at 7-Eleven and at these gas stations. No, you don't. No, you don't. If you want to live on the street, stop bitching about it and just get crafty about it.
It's impossible. You're buying most of your food at convenience stores. You have no way to store food. You have to it takes us so much effort to keep track of our belongings so that other people don't steal them.
Nobody
It's
wants your shit.
impossible to have $280 worth of food last for a month. Besides the fact that I'm a mom and a weightlifter and a meal prepper, and I only know how to eat healthy, prepping meals.
You a whole ass you better stop it. Why you lying? Why you always lying? Why? Like, what? Seriously, like, you're such a pathological liar. You lie about the dumbest, stupidest shit. That's not, like, and we know that. I mean, yeah, you definitely ate better whenever you was in the studio, but just don't sit here and say, I'm a mom of 3. What the fuck does that have to do with anything about how much money you're getting in food stamps whenever you are fucking homeless and you don't have your kids? Maybe if you had your kids and wasn't homeless, okay, whatever. See if you can get some more, but you should honestly be grateful and blessed for whatever you get. You're homeless. It's just you and Xavier. Be thankful for what you got. Like, shit. Yo, don't eat, no. Don't do that shit. Fucking, I see chocolate milk and donuts and chips and pancakes. Yeah, I seen that shit where you sent me that fucking pancake picture. Fucking donate for pancakes. Are you fucking kidding me? Get the fuck out of here. You know how long I've been wanting some motherfucking pancakes? Bro, and the next, like, not I don't even know how much longer after that, but it was not long at all. Somebody had donated money for her to have some pancakes. And it was not cheap, because I remember seeing that brand at the grocery store. So, she gets what she wants, you know, and I think that's what her problem is. I was about to say something, but I feel bad. I was about to say she probably never got her ass beat when she was, you know, growing up, but I forgot she went to that horrible school, and I know I don't want to talk about that because I know that was some really fucked up shit. But it does not give you a reason, and that is not an excuse to be or act the way that you have.
Turkey chili in the crock pot lasts me 3 days, right?
Turkey chili
I
in the
make
crock
big, you guys see from all of my content when I was living at Montclair, I meal prep all the time. I'll grab a big 3-pound thing of ground turkey, cook it with some brown rice and black beans, put it all in one casserole dish. Let's go, please. Can you please put my stuff on the street?